In this short video, I want to share with you what I discovered by running IT company for last 15 years. In 2008, I started a typical IT company MSP to provide IT services such as infrastructure services, project services, security services, on-site support, remote support to SMB, which is small medium business market. In a few hard years, I learned that in this market, there is a much bigger problem than simply technology problem. In this video, I want to share with you what the problem is, how to identify the problem in your business, and how to deal with this problem in your business. So before I start this video, I want to throw a little disclaimer. If you're an IT professional and you're emotionally a little sensitive, this video may not be for you. But if you can stay with this video till the end, I will share the best career advice you ever received from anybody. So after working with over 600 business leaders and serving their companies and interviewing over 150 business leaders on my YouTube channel and a podcast, what I learned is in this industry, there's two major problems exist, and technology is not one of them. The number one problem exists in this market is a people problem. We'll leave number two for upcoming videos. But let's talk about number one problem, which is people problem. So let me explain that this problem exists in a twofold. The first fold is that most IT disciplines are subjective items. For example, security is a subjective item. What's security to you may not be security to me. We can have 20 people in a room and ask them what it means to have a security in a business. You will get 20 different definitions. So this opens up floodgate for baseless opinion in IT industry. So you will have opinion from people who have no experience in security or any IT industry, but they will give you opinion, what they think the security is, what they think the performance is, how IT should work. So for business leaders, this opens up a problem that, how do you trust what's the right information? And how do you make a decision on that information? But if you're making a decision on a wrong information, it's a wrong decision. So this creates a problem for business leaders. The second problem I've seen in the industry was around IT staff. Business leaders or business owners have a 1 or 2 IT staff. They've been there for a while. IT staff don't want to retool their skill set. They don't want to learn new technology. They don't want to change their ways. They don't want to share information, and they want to hold business hostages and just run it the way they want to run it. Where business leaders are depending on their leadership and their input to move business forward. So I saw a lot of business leaders are stuck with the IT staff won't share information. They won't give them access to what they're looking for. Instead of providing a leadership, they're just holding business hostage, and business leaders have a problem that they can't grow the company what they're trying to grow. So understanding these two problems, this inspired me to build the IT company around the people, which means I have to run a consistently recruiting process to find the right mindset, the right attitude, and all other soft skills, including communication skills. And then I have to train people on the technical skills to make sure that they stay on top of their technical skills to provide services. And the third came the practice, that how do you rehearse, how do you have a back and forth discussion with your colleague and verify that you have a right technical skills, and then verifying that a result IT staff delivers to businesses when they go out and provide services. I know a lot of business leaders think they can do this in-house with a 1 or 2 IT staff, which is not possible. You need the IT team to have a back and forth discussion and rehearse ongoing basis to develop this sharp skill set that you can depend on to grow your business. I'm not bashing IT staff if you think in that way. There's a lot of great IT staff out there. But till this day, after 15 years, I'm still dealing with this problem, people problem, not keeping the skill set up to date more than any other technical problem that I'm dealing with in a business on a daily basis. A lot of companies we go through, this is what they're up against. And if you're an IT professional and you call yourself an IT pro out there, I want you to consider these 5 items and see if we still align with us being an IT professional. The first of all, are you putting your interests higher than a business interest out there? The second, are you allowing your insecurities to come in a way before you deal with any business requirements out there? Are you consistently learning and adding value to the business? Are you aligning business with the technology to make sure that technology delivers a value to move business forward? And when was the last time you allow somebody to challenge your perspective and change your ways when it comes to technology and a business process? So those are the few items. Ask yourself those questions. If you're not being challenged on a daily basis and you're not open to change your ways or change your perspective on the technology, which requires on a daily basis, are you still calling yourself an IT professional? Not professional. This is what I deal with on a daily basis. If you're a business owner or business leader, and if you want to find out what kind of IT staff, IT department do you have, simply consider this, that you have a one way of running a business. Ask your IT staff that you need to get a different perspective, and you need to get a different firm from outside to get a perspective. Do you get a pushback on that, or does this idea gets embraced in IT department? IT department should always be embracing the idea that let's get a different perspective. Maybe they will learn something from it and better way of doing things. But if you're getting a pushback on this idea or just a question, who do you have in IT department? And for IT staff, if you really want to stay on top of your game, consider these few items that you should be focused on. Most IT departments should be focused on the two items: either help business to increase the revenue or help business to make the payroll more efficient, either helping top line or bottom line. So consider some of these items if you're an IT professional. Are you consistently learning, training, studying technology, business, and polishing customer service skills? Are you always aligning technology with the business process to automate some of those business processes on a business? And a third, are you focused on a productivity, increased productivity, efficiencies, and helping business to grow more revenue? If these are not items that you're focused, then definitely you're off the track. You want to focus on these items. It will help you align with the business. So whether you're an IT pro or you're a business owner, if you need some more information, I'm always phone call away. My contact information is below the video. If you like a message and if this gives you any value, give me a thumbs up and share with your friends. And until next time, enjoy. Have a good one. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.